A Chicago school is feeling the heat from a Latino group after proposing to rename Thomas Jefferson School after either Barack or Michelle Obama. The activists say Mr. Obama did not represent the undocumented community.
The former president, Barack Obama, is the deporter-in-chief. There is an almost 80 percentile of Latinx children here in our school district.
Yep, that's right. You heard it. The woke mob has now come after Barack Obama. And this is entirely predictable, guys, because in Looney Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff world on the left, you have to be perfect, okay? If you have any type of smudge on your resume, they just throw it out, right? Can't rename any schools after you, can't build up any monuments, can't build up any statues. Again, even the left's champion, Barack Obama, who all the Democrats worship and praise at his feet, even he is getting some heat, okay, for his record on immigration. So activists are protesting naming a Chicago school after oppressor Barack Obama. Immigration activists are objecting to renaming a Chicago school after Barack Obama. Quote, I will not be a part of renaming a school after someone who did not and does not represent the undocumented community, said District 60 school board member Edgar Castellanos, who says that he came to the U.S. as an undocumented child, according to ABC 7 Chicago. Waukegan's Board of Education met Tuesday evening to debate renaming Thomas Jefferson Middle School and Daniel Webster Middle School after it was decided the historical figures either owned slaves or supported slavery. See, these are people that don't know anything about history, right? Thomas Jefferson was actually pretty woke, right? For the time period. It's all relative, guys. He was actually pretty woke. He actually had tried to push a lot of legislation to either ban the importation of slaves or ban slavery in the Northwestern territories, right? And he wrote a lot about how slavery was just immorally wrong. Now, he still benefited from it, but he knew what he was doing was not right. I mean, the dude also had a Quran, right? Dude was woke AF for the time period. And they're trying to cancel him. Like, again, these just are people that don't understand anything. They don't read up on anything. They don't find any balance when it comes to history, right? All men are flawed, right? And when you understand that you have to use your moral relativism for the time period, okay? And Thomas Jefferson is not the person to go after if you're going to go after people from that time period. He was pretty woke for the time, I'm telling you. One of the top contenders for Thomas Jefferson Middle School's new name is that of the first black president, Barack Obama, and former First Lady Michelle. But that name is drawing the ear of immigration activists and some in the Latino community. Activists staged a protest outside the board meeting Tuesday. From the first time Barack Obama became president until 2017, when he left, he today is still the highest ranking president with deportations in the nation, said Julie Contreras, who runs shelters for immigrant children at the U.S.-Mexico border. She said Obama failed to deliver on his promises on immigration. Quote, we feel that Barack Obama did disservice to us. He denied us and he didn't stop the deportations the way he promised. Contreras continued. Quote, if you're removing the name of Thomas Jefferson, one oppressor, the name of Obama is another oppressor, and our families do not want to see that name, she added. Guys, I really find it fascinating how all these people have found a way to be oppressed, right? So apparently the black community is oppressed, right, by white supremacy. The Latino, or should I say Latinx, apparently some people in y'all community, the wokies in y'all community are oppressed too, right? Apparently Barack Obama is y'all's oppressor, right? I just find it fascinating how so many people find ways to just wallow in victimhood, right? Wallow in victimhood. I mean, I will never call anybody my oppressor, right? I cannot be oppressed, okay? That's my mentality. Nobody can oppress me. The only thing that's holding me back is my mind, right? But, you know, I just find it amazing how these people let these historical figures, either those who are alive or dead, live in their heads rent free, I mean, God, you are putting chains on yourself when you think like this. Like, oh, Barack Obama's my oppressor. Come on, man. Are you serious? You know, Thomas Jefferson is our oppressor. Really? Really? Come on. Another woman, Miricio Sanchez, said naming the school after Obama would serve as a painful reminder of her father's deportation under the Obama administration in 2015. Quote, it was something very sad, Sanchez said. We couldn't even say goodbye to our dad. We just hope for him to be able to get out. Sanchez said her father is still tied up in immigration hearings. The protest came as the Obama Presidential Library is set to break ground in September in Chicago. 3 million people were deported during Obama's 8 years in office. A Washington Post report in 2019 found that Obama deported far more in the first 3 years in office than did President Trump. The Obama administration deported 1.18 million people in 3 years, and under Trump, about 800,000 were deported in the first 3 years. I feel like I said that before, in which I've told you guys that Obama was not that far left on immigration at all. He was actually really a centrist on immigration. I mean, he deported a lot of people. Right now, some of you may be arguing that, well, you know, maybe, you know, as many people didn't show up to the border under Trump as they did under Obama, right? I mean, that could possibly be it, right? But he's obviously more to the right on this issue than Biden is at this point, okay? So it's just funny to me how even the heroes on the left, Barack Obama, right? Like the liberal heroes, right? Not the leftist heroes, because the leftists don't really like Obama, right? They think Obama's a Republican, the progressives. Even the liberal heroes get canceled. And this is what I try to tell you guys about the political speed limit hypothesis. These progressives are going way too fast, okay? Right? They're going so fast that even somebody like Barack Obama isn't going fast enough for them, right? And a lot of people on the right consider Obama to be a socialist, right? Or they think he's a socialist, right? And, you know, again, it just shows the dysfunction that we currently have in our state of political rhetoric. Where, again, those on the left believe that Barack Obama is some type of evil monster on immigration, and those on the right think that Obama is some type of flaming socialist that, you know, has let a bunch of illegal immigrants into the country, right? It just shows how distorted things are, okay? But again, this is just the example of, you know, how the cancel culture eventually is going to eat these politicians that lay in the bed with this, right? Okay. I mean, the same thing they argue about people who support Trump, right? Or those who support Trump. They say, well, Trump is going to eat those people, right? Eventually. That's the argument. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I can make the same argument for those on the left who want to lay in bed with this far left progressive movement, right? This particularly on the social issues, right? It's going to eventually eat you guys alive because they can never be satisfied, right? They can't be satisfied. If you have any blemish on your record, they do not want you to be honored, right? If they think that you treated any community bad, right? They do not want you to be honored. They will protest, okay? And what you're saying happened, guys, is people like Cuomo, he's been a victim of it, right? A big Democrat. Huge fish, big fish in a big pond, Democrat, basically got ate by the left, by the Me Too movement, right? And this is what happens. Like these politicians, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing for them to be held to a higher standard, but the standard is going to be so high that it's going to be impossible to please any of these people, right? They just will be completely dissatisfied. And again, that's why people on the right was sounding the alarm bells about, wanting to rename every school, right, and tear down every statue of people in the Confederacy. The reason why is because that's where they start, but it's never where they end. What they end up doing is they want to take down everything, and they want to rebuild everything, right, after people that they like, people that they think are flawless. But see, even those people won't be enough because, again, I'm telling you, at some point, these people are going to get so woke that Martin Luther King is going to be canceled. Martin Luther King's going to be canceled, right? They going to cancel people like him and, you know, people like Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. All those people going to get canceled. All those people going to get canceled, right? Because it's never going to be good enough. And all those people have skeletons in their closet. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. No man was created perfect. But you have to be perfect for these people. Okay? And, you know, again, people want to get on the right for caring about issues like this. I'm like, no, the right is actually justified in caring about these issues because it's going to go too far left. The left never stops. Yeah, let's start with the Confederacy. They were bad people, right? Let's start there. But that's not where they ended. The standard always becomes higher. And it's at the point where, again, even Obama isn't good enough for these people. Obama's not good enough. And I'm not saying that Obama shouldn't be criticized. He definitely should. I mean, you know, if you look at his record on a lot of things, right, specifically the Middle East, I mean, dude arguably could be a war criminal, right? A lot of people argue that Obama could be a war criminal. And I think that the Democrats are playing a dangerous game sleeping in bed with this super woke movement, especially when it comes to cancel culture. Because, again, all those people have skeletons in their closet, and when they're revealed, they're going to get canceled next, okay? So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.